I want to introduce you to someone else whose life has been changed by Eleviv. Along with some of you, I met this guy, 5K Greg Bullis, for the first time in Washington, D.C. at our launch event. Some of you remember Greg? I loved Greg's story then, and I wanted to give the rest of you an opportunity to hear Greg's story firsthand. Greg Bullis is from Smithfield, Virginia. He's been using and sharing Eleviv for the past 3 months. Greg, come on out and tell us your story.
Hey. Hello. Hey, thanks, Larry. Yeah, I'm Greg Bullis from Smithfield, Virginia, and I've been married to my beautiful Dawn Marie for almost 10 years now. We have 4 children, and we homeschool all of them, or, well, she homeschools all of them. So we have a lawn care and a landscaping business, and where I'm the sales force, accountant, collection agent, supervisor, head mechanic, and I get to do most of the work too. So I stay pretty stressed, keeping customers happy, employees working, employee turnover rates, and running equipment for about 6 hours every day. I kind of feel like a bobblehead doll on a paint shaker. So when I get home at night, I just want to kind of sit on something that doesn't move, you know. So there's those zero turns. They don't have much of a suspension to them. Before the product, formerly known as X51, I kind of lived my life in a mental cloud, and I'd sit in the truck around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I couldn't focus, I couldn't think, I couldn't get my work done, and I'd tell my guys, go do that one, y'all know what to do, and I'd sit there in the truck. And it was more, not just the physical energy, it was more the mental energy. And business this summer was very, very demanding. A lot of times I wouldn't get home till about 8:30 at night, and my wife, she's wore out from dealing with the children all day, and I come in and I'm, you know, dazed, confused, covered in grass and dirt like a 200-pound 3-year-old, you know, with the attitude. So that's what life was like before Eleviv. And I went online and I took my vigor survey, and out of a possible 32 points, I scored a 1. Y'all think that's funny, huh? But you watched the Three Stooges when you were kids. So it's painful, you know. So but anyway, I talked to my upline, Susan Sprouse. I'm sure a few of y'all know her. And she went around and tried to gather up some pills from everybody, because it's before the pre-launch, and because she's like, Greg's got to have this stuff. Nobody had anything they wanted to come off of until Debbie Wiggins said, I'll give some of mine to Greg. She gave me about 5 days worth, and so anyway, I got on that, and the first thing I noticed, you know, I started calling them my happy pills, because the first thing I noticed is I'm out on a lawnmower riding around, and I'm in somebody's yard, and I'm smiling like some kind of lunatic or something. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why are you so happy? Snap out of it, man. You know, and I was beside myself with it. So, but then the Eleviv, you know, they did pre-launch, but it was on back order. And so, you know, I don't wonder who the head bean counter is, but 17 hours, it all went on back order, and so I ran out. And I was really upset with these guys up here at Xango about that. You know, I really didn't have the energy to do anything about it, so. But now I'm back. I'm laser focused, and when I wake up, I put my feet on the floor, it's go time. I have about 5 hours of my life back every day. When I get home at night, I come running in, you know, if it's a late night, like 8, 9 o'clock, I come running in and I say, baby, just give me a minute. Let me go jump in the shower. I get back out in the shower and I sit down with her and I help her get my my 3 little girls ready for bed, and we have our family devotion. And then if there's anything left over from dinner, the offering that she set before those 4 children, then I go ahead and I have some of that, or I make my own, and I go sit on the couch and say, baby, come here. And I said, she's wore out, and so she comes over, puts her head on my shoulder, and says, no, sit up. And I got a bowl in one hand and a spoon in this hand, and I go, how was your day? So anyway, Eleviv has allowed me to be a better father and a better husband and an all-around better person, because I don't have near the confusion that I used to have. And 3 weeks ago, I took my vigor score again, or after 3 weeks of being on the product, I took my vigor score again. I scored a 29. So now every morning I'm giving my wife her pills, you know. So But I just want to say thank you, Dr. Talbot, thank you, Xango, and thank you, God, for giving me my life back.